Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Let's Cook with Araba, proudly brought to you by Lucy FNF, makers of beautiful furniture like kitchen cabinets, wardrobes, and interior wall claddings for your home and office. I'm Araba and I love to cook. Do you guys remember Auntie Winnie, the one who taught me how to cook yakisoba? Well, she's back and she's teaching me how to cook contemporary stew. Stay tuned. Auntie Winnie!
Thanks for having me back. So today, like I told you, we are going to make contemporary stew. Okay, so Arabi, we've got all our ingredients set. So now let's turn on the stove.
For which part?
For both, so that we can cook the yam and plantain. By the time the stew is ready, our yam and plantain will be ready as well.
Okay.
All right. So let's put some salt in the water for the yam.
Salt.
So the salt is also to taste. Okay. So if you are someone who doesn't use a lot of salt, just
Salt.
a little. Okay. Now I think the water is hot. Let's put our yam and plantain in there. It's already sliced and washed.
So put in everything?
You have to gauge, look at the pot size. Let's start putting in and see. Put the yam in first. And that is why we have to put the yam at the bottom. Otherwise it will squish it. You see? Okay. So our oil, the pan is hot.
Very hot.
Very hot. Your onions will go in first.
Spatula. Right, I'll wash my hands.
Quick. Our oil is hot. Softly.
Everything?
Not everything, half. Now stir it.
That's a lot of oil. What happens if you don't add the contemporary to the contemporary stew?
Then it's not contemporary stew. You've just made palm oil tomato stew. You see, you just made tomato stew and palm oil. The contemporary is what makes the contemporary stew. Okay? Very good. Now let's add
A paste.
You do that. Add half of it in.
Half of this.
Okay, so garlic. Okay. Now ginger. Put half of this inside. Quick.
This should be enough.
Yes, this should do.
Now next.
Yes, stir it.
What type of protein are we adding?
So today we are using tuna and herrings.
I thought tuna was always shredded.
No, it's not always shredded. You can get full tuna to buy. Okay? It's not always shredded. Okay. So now we put in our fresh tomatoes. Okay?
Everything?
Everything.
No.
Softly so it doesn't spatter on you. Well done.
Okay, now I really have to hold the pot.
Pardon?
I have to hold the pot.
You have to do what?
Hold the pot.
You see why you need to be stirring? Otherwise it will start sticking on the bottom. Okay.
So now what are we adding?
So now we'll add our tin tomatoes. That's the tomato puree. All right, there you go. Let's add this to it.
Like everything?
Everything.
Okay.
Be careful not to drop.
Oh my god.
Thank you. We'll need some water.
It's becoming thick. No, it looks like tomato soup.
Are you paying attention? Otherwise, your yam will overcook. Huh?
So what do I do?
Check to see if it's cooked. The yam. If the yam is cooked, your plantain will be cooked.
Yep, pretty good.
Jeez. Good. So now we'll drain it.
Again?
Yes, again. We'll drain it. You see how I'm holding it? Okay, this is how you drain
Without a strip.
without it ending up. Yam is ready.
Wow.
Plantain is ready. Well done, Arabi.
Thank you. We need to continue stirring.
Yes, please stir your stew. Okay, let's put some salt in it before
Some salt in the yam.
in the stew. With this one, so as you go, you taste to be sure that the salt is enough. Okay.
It's probably enough.
So sometimes when you get your tuna, sometimes it's salted, other times it's not. So you need to be very careful when you're adding your salt, depending on whether your fish is salted or not.
I don't know what the difference is. It has salt in it, I think.
Okay. So it means you have to be careful when you're adding salt to your sauce. Okay?
I don't like the taste.
Okay. So we add the fish. Okay.
Now, it's going to be the last thing we add.
Yes.
It's like yakisoba. Spaghetti is the last thing we add.
And for the willy, you see the willy is not compulsory. It's just an added thing. You can do without it if you don't like willy. Okay. Even the protein, you can use any type of protein. Like I said before, you can use any type of protein you like. Whether it's chicken, beef, fish, you know, any type of protein you like. Okay. Let's add.
Everything?
Yes. Go on. The last bit of the onions.
Yeah, onions are yellow.
And then if you see that your stew has become too thick before everything has been added, you can add a bit of water. Okay?
It's like clean water.
Yes, this is clean water. Okay? Because you don't want it too thick. When you add your contour to it, it's going to be very, very, very thick. Okay, so as you are making it, if you see that it's gotten very thick, you add a little water to loosen it up. Okay?
It feels like powder in water.
This one?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll allow it to simmer for a few, maybe about 2-3 minutes. Then we'll add our egusi to it. Okay? Once we add the egusi, after that we'll add our contume.
And then we'll be done?
Yes.
That's fast.
Yes. Everything is fast if you know what you're doing. Should be stirring your stew to be sure that Okay, now let's taste it and see if the salt is okay.
You do the honors.
No, you do it. I'm teaching you. If it tastes good, what do you think? Blow it first. Okay. It's really, really hot. What do you think? A little more salt, right? Should I trust you?
No.
Or should I check it too?
You should check it. Was I right?
You were right. Well done. Okay. Then we'll stir it and taste it again. Okay? Because once you add the contumely to it, I know
And it suck all of the salt.
exactly.
I was right.
So yes, you're right. Because
wow.
there's no salt in the contumely. Okay?
So contemporary.
So you have to, what I would do is make this a little salty. Just a little salty. So when you add the contumely to it, it balances it out. Okay?
Why can't I taste the salt?
You can't taste the sauce. Then it means you didn't add enough to it. Let's see.
Was only me.
No, it's not only you. You didn't add enough to it. This is better, isn't it?
Salty.
You remember that we are now going to add Egusi and the contumely. Okay? So now, please
Are we
get a
adding
spoon.
everything?
No.
Half?
Mm-hmm.
I use a golden spoon.
Careful you don't.
Hello.
Careful you don't drop. Now stir this.
Put this down. Is this how it's supposed to look?
Yes.
It's supposed to look like this.
Keep stirring. Keep stirring. It's not properly mixed up.
What happens if we add the yakisoba sauce to this?
So give it a totally different taste.
So it won't ruin the food. Will it ruin the food?
RB, so please cover it. Let it simmer for a minute or two. Now you see that our contumely has been sliced. Okay, but what you can also decide to boil it and grind it. Okay, it doesn't have to. I like it sliced, but it doesn't have to be sliced. Some people grind it before they put it in the pot.
Won't it not be contemporary stew then?
No, it's still contumely. It's just a different. It will look different, but that's just it. But it's still contumely. Okay. All right. So now it's time to add our contumely.
But it makes people's hands itch.
So what you do is either you use gloves, or as we have it now, you open it as I'm holding it. You just use your spatula to push it inside if you don't want to itch. Okay? When you cook contumely, it wilts and it becomes very small.
Oh, like it shrinks?
Yes. Well done.
Now we have a forest.
Yeah. So let's cover it for a minute.
It's supposed to look like this?
The steam will cook it for a little while, then we'll stir it. Okay?
Okay.
Well done. Now let's give it about 2-3 minutes, then we'll stir it. Okay?
Okay.
Arabi, let's have a look at what the consumer is looking like now. Please take the spatula. You see how much it has shrunken? Now we have to stir it. No, you're not creaming cake. You're not creaming cake. So you stir it like that.
Like the
Otherwise, if you add fish like red fish that you've just fried to it, everything will break apart. Okay?
Okay.
So you stir it this way. You don't stir it like you're creaming cake with a spatula. Okay?
Okay. Now it's back to its normal size. So now, do we wait?
So the more consomme you add, the greener your stew will become. Okay? So we could add more consomme if you wanted to this. Okay? And the stew will look very green. Now this one, you see that the egusi was a lot. So it looks more like egusi stew than consomme. Arabi, so now you taste and see if your seasoning is fine. Okay. So this is consomme stew.
Yummy, delicious, and healthy.
Exactly. That we enjoy with yam or plantain or a mixture of both. Okay?
Okay.
Well done, Arabi. Arabi, this is our handwork. Consomme stew with yam and eggs.
Wow. First of all, it's yummy, it's delicious, and it's healthy. So, you can easily make this up.
Well done.